What's going on, everyone? I'm Mike Leone from DailyRoto.com, sister site of RotoExperts.com, and we've got some exciting news. Roto Experts, of course, covers all the season-long fantasy. Daily Roto covers DFS, and we're expanding Roto Experts coverage to cover the NFL for the entire year. And to do that, we've hired Davis Mattek full-time. If you're not familiar with Davis Mattek, you can find him on Twitter at Davis Mattek. He is the host of the TakeCast. He's also appeared on the Roto Grinders Swolecast. And if you're in the DFS community, I'm sure you've seen him around. So this is something we're really excited to launch, and it starts with the new year in 2019. We're going to have some playoff coverage for you. But that's just a little, look into what we're going to have for you. I'll throw it over to Davis to introduce himself, and we can start talking about the types of things you can expect to see over on RotoExperts.com.
Well, first off, everyone, very excited to begin this content contribution plan on Roto Experts. Really excited to be in the Fantasy Sports Network overall. We are bringing over the TakeCast into the Fantasy Sports Network. The content is not going to change. Definitely going to be able to get and book some bigger guests. So that was definitely a big draw for this position. But one of the things I'm most excited about is obviously covering the NFL 365 days a year. Throughout the course of my DFS career, I've done baseball, I've done basketball, golf, soccer. I've done everything, but nothing is as good or as fun as covering the NFL is. And actually the way I cut my teeth in the fantasy industry was really doing a lot of dynasty stuff, doing a lot of college prospect evaluation. And we're going to be bringing a lot of that to the Roto Experts network, not taking anything away, not subtracting anything from the content, but really just trying to add a more immersive, NFL 365 experience. And we want the Roto Experts subscribers to be able to watch the NFL draft with their friends and kind of smugly, be able to give their opinions on running backs who are being drafted in the fourth round or day 3 wide receivers. That's my favorite part about the NFL draft. That's my favorite thing about watching the NFL, finding the next Jeff Janis. That really is the quest that I'm really trying to bring to the Roto Experts subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way it'll be set up is we'll have some free content and some premium content to go along with that over on RotoExperts.com. So that season-long draft package that you pay for on RotoExperts.com now is going to cover the entire year and some, behind the paywall look at NFL draft stuff, dynasty rankings, all that. But we'll have a lot of really good free content as well. And in fact, this first month of January, everything's going to be free over on RotoExperts.com. From Davis and some of our other contributors, including Scott Engel, you can expect to see playoff fantasy rankings. We'll look at some of the different playoff fantasy formats that you can do, a lot of betting content. And what's really cool is Roto Experts and Daily Roto are going to work together. So I know Arturo for Daily Roto has done a really great job with our betting tools. I know a lot of success in terms of betting totals and whatnot. So Davis will be able to use those tools over on RotoExperts.com and give you a look into those. And also in addition to that, Daily Roto is going to be able to power some season-long projections for Roto Experts. And as a result, we're going to have rankings basically all year long. So post-Super Bowl, we'll have rankings leading up to the Super Bowl, playoff content, maybe just some good matchup analysis, some prop betting, some odds betting, all of that. Once the Super Bowl hits, we're going to look to getting some season-long rankings. Davis is going to dig into the dynasty stuff, NFL draft stuff, all the way through April, early May, till that's done. And then we're just going to have you covered all year long, through free agency, the impact that has. Davis will have his rankings. Scott will have his rankings. The Daily Roto model will have their rankings and their projections all year long. So it's just going to be really exciting to watch that. And we haven't even gotten into NFL season with all the content that we're going to get. But of course, you can expect a really top of the line draft package once June, July, and August hits.
Can't wait for draft season. It is the best time of year. The best part of NFL fantasy football is really like June to that first week of September. Once the games start, it's still fun. It's still interesting. But there's just nothing better than immersing yourself in best ball drafts, dynasty startups, rookie drafts. That's absolutely the best. And best ball is something that I really got into this last year. I've always done them, but I did, normally I would do 10 MFL 10, something like that. But I did 40 this last year and got really interested into it. And I'm going to start doing them really early this year. And the plan is to release some articles, maybe even kind of before the NFL draft on like best ball strategy, because I believe that they start up, kind of right after the Super Bowl, especially on the NFL website. So that's really fun. And actually, one of the things I'm most looking forward to is the sports betting content. I actually finished third out of 160 people in the Fantasy Pros Sports Betting Accuracy Challenge this last year. Actually beat the DailyRoto model, just on myself, and also beat Colin Cowherd, who hung up there for most of the year. So that was pretty fun, and I'm really looking forward to bringing that content to the Roto Experts subscribers in 2019.
Yeah, and you mentioned the best ball stuff. I think one of the things that's really cool that we're going to be able to do is, with you on the content and DailyRoto providing some tools behind that, hopefully we'll have some best ball research data and whatnot, some cool looks at how the winning rosters last year, like on the draft app, were constructed and whatnot. So the symbiosis between the content and the DR tools is going to be really cool. So Davis, I'm excited. If you don't have anything else, we can sign off. I'll throw it to you for the parting words.
No, that's it. I'm super excited for this opportunity. Super excited to be on board. Have always wanted to be able to call Drew Dinkmeyer my boss, and we're finally here.
Awesome. Well, head over to RotoExperts.com. There's going to be content up right away, starting with playoff coverage. Thanks, everybody, and I really hope you enjoy this new venture of Roto Experts covering the NFL 365 days a year.